Okay, here we are at 2480 Treemont. So I really like this neighborhood. The neighbor's doing some work right now, doing some tree trimming back here. That house over there is so. But I know you'd asked about getting in and out of the neighborhood, and they are doing some road work, or it looks like some sewer line work over there on the other side of the road right now. Obviously that's temporary, but otherwise getting in and out of the neighborhood really shouldn't be a problem. That Virginia Avenue is not super busy at this part of town. So now there is some I don't know, some utility apparatus like electric, and this is like right in between these two homes. So I don't know. Not a huge fan of that myself. I don't know if the county would let you hedge around it, or do something to kind of take that eyesore away. But obviously, I didn't see that in any of the pictures before getting here. So honestly, I think this home's kind of a long shot. If I were to just kind of put it all into one picture. As you knew, I mean, it's a project, right? So clearly a lot of work to do, which isn't a problem, right? If you can buy it right, you can do the cosmetic things that you need to do. So I'm not worried about that. But one thing that I'm a little personally concerned about is like this is a nice room, right off of the kitchen. And then over there you've got what's set up for the dining room. And then that room over there is much larger. This room here just feels small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like 9 by 12 probably. And for like a fireplace focal point, now this could probably be done really well and really cute. I would just probably need an interior designer to help with this space and make it more of a sitting area with maybe a little, like a breakfast nook there, some bar stools, and then maybe some, just not a big gathering area, but maybe a small sitting area. You might use that fireplace, through the winter or through the holidays. So for me though, I'm just kind of puzzled with that space. Like I'd rather have the fireplace being the focal point in the home, like somewhere in this huge space. Because this is your family room or living room area. It's kind of your family room, dining room combo. But we've seen people use all this as just the family room and then set up the dining room somewhere over there off the kitchen too. So, and then maybe that's what this is. Maybe somebody just puts a dining room over there by the fireplace. But anyways, that's for you guys to decide. I just wanted to point out kind of the size of the rooms and what I see as a challenge spatially. So we'll just stick to this side while we're over here. The 3 spare rooms are tucked back here along with the second bathroom. So of course, as you noted, the wallpaper and things. The bathtub and shower look to be in excellent condition. So I would probably just put a new vanity in there and remove the wallpaper. There's also texture all like on the walls that matches the texture on the ceilings. It's kind of a thick texture. It's fine, but it probably, if you're painting anyways, you might want to like maybe smooth that out and go with more of an orange peel, because this is more of like a Spanish texture, like a exaggerated knockdown, which again, not bad. And maybe if the colors are better, it may not stand out as much. Now this room's tiny. It feels pretty small. I mean, probably 10 by 10, so I guess it's not too small. And this one's a little longer, but due to the closet being on this side of the wall, it feels kind of narrow, kind of pinched in here. And then this is your larger guest room here. So this to me feels like a more standard size guest room. This is probably 10 by 11 or 10 by 12, something like that. And then obviously this goes to the laundry room here. So really good sized laundry room. So I love that. And it's inside, so it's not in the garage. And then you got the garage. There's nothing too thrilling about this. There's some hurricane shutters over there that can go around the Florida room. Kitchen's cute, you know, nice Corian countertop. The cabinets look nice. The appliances are nice. There's a towel down there. There's something was going on with the freezer, so they've got a repair guy taking care of that. It's not like it's huddled up or anything. So, and then here comes the primary bedroom. So this is a really good size room. If I were buying this and remodeling it, I would wall this off, put like a barn door, and then all this space in here would be a walk-in closet. So basically you walk through the closet to get into the bathroom. But to me, this little area right here is just wasted space. It should be closet space if nothing else. And you've got the bathroom here. And if you were doing a project like that, you could easily just move this wall out a little bit if you want to put a double vanity in there. And then, like I said, this would be gone. We've done that before on this style of home on some flip projects and remodeled homes and stuff. So it works out pretty well. So we'll go outside. It might be loud out here because they are cutting next door. So here's your Florida room. I don't know. I'm not a fan of these rooms like this. I prefer just having a screened-in lanai. This could just be your outdoor covered screened area. You go and you put these plastic, it feels like a sauna in here right now, and it doesn't smell very well either. So I don't know why people do this. You know, there's no real ventilation in here unless you know, open these plastic window things, but hey, to each their own. I guess everybody likes their space differently. But if I'm outside, I want to feel like I'm outside. If I'm inside, I'll be inside. So if this were my home, I'd just convert this back to just total screened in area. Definitely remove the carpet because that's probably what's holding in part of the smell. And then really nice backyard. I mean, a great lot, huge lot. You can see over there, this backs up to a really nice gated community. That's the gates you can kind of see coming in there off Virginia. And then I'm sure you saw that there's like a retention pond back behind this lawn, which is down pretty good. And then it's even got a little like area there. So even if water were to ever come into the yard, it would be contained down there in that spot. But we're not in a flood zone, so I'm not worried about that at all. So it's a big, beautiful shade tree right here. And this one is going over the roof a little bit. So, I mean, they're good, healthy branches, so it wouldn't be a huge concern of mine, but it's just something annually you'd want to take a look at and keep that trimmed where it's safe. So, I mean, this home has potential if the floor plan can work for you. Obviously, you'd have to get it at the right price to do all the work that you want to do to it. It is nice that it's been a single owner, so somebody's loved it for a long time. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely priced too high for the amount of work that needs to be done to it still. So, you know, we can talk that. We can talk numbers and things like that if you guys see this video and think it's project that you'd want to tackle. So, all right, we'll talk to you about it then. Take care, guys.